Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez.
So yesterday, who remembers what we was talking about yesterday? Go ahead, Jack.
We were talking about what plants do and what animals do. Like they were like doing an assignment on what thing that the plants do and what animals do.
Good job, Sky.
Yesterday we were talking about how do plants get their how do they use their energy.
That's great. That's great.
And we were talking about how do plants use food to get their energy.
That's great. Great answer. Okay, so I need 2 volunteers. Don't worry, we'll continue raising our hands. I need 2 volunteers to read the objective that is different from yesterday. And another one that can read the phenomenon. Javier,
We
you
are
wanna read the objective for me?
we are all learning that plant food production is affected by the amount of resources affect sugar production. We can use evidence from simulation to describe how resources affect sugar production.
That's great. Xavier, do you want to read the phenomenon for me?
Plants and animals are living things that need food for energy. They both use cellular respiration to change food into energy.
That's great. So I don't know if everybody was here yesterday, I believe.
No.
Brian, he wasn't here. Okay. So I want to reread a page that we read yesterday. So I want everybody to turn to your be a scientist notebook to 125. Okay. I'm gonna start here because I want to reread about agriculture engineer. I don't know if everybody remember what we read. Okay, good. So we are going to read it again, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it. That it has to do with what we're doing today, okay? Okay, everybody's there? Thumbs up if you're there. Okay, I'm waiting for Lorena. 125. Okay, great. All right, I'm gonna read it and just follow up, okay? As an agriculture engineer, I work with the farming community to improve production, product quality, and the environment of farm workers and animals. Last year, I designed a water reservoir for a lettuce farmer who needed to conserve water. When I survey a farm's production facilities, I ask myself, how can this job be done more efficiently? Agriculture engineers develop methods and design equipment for land preparation, planting, and harvesting. They also improve upon existing farming technologies. So Brian wasn't here yesterday, so I don't know if I can have a volunteer to explain briefly before I explain. Anybody know what I was reading? Go ahead, John.
You got so basically, agriculture engineers are basically working with the farming community to improve production and product quality, so the environment for farm workers are better.
That's great. That's great. Anybody else want to say anything? I know it was complicated, the agricultural engineer. But a fun fact, I'm gonna flip over really quick to history. I really like history. And I remember something in a movie that I saw a long time ago, that these horses were pulling, they were using a plow machine to take out the land. They were taking out and they were preparing. Because who can tell me if the land is not too good, how his plants are going to grow? They're not gonna grow, right?
Yeah, but they're not gonna have to basically, they give oxygen, they're not gonna have any more oxygen.
Thank you, that's great. So who could tell me what an agricultural engineer does? Read it from the text if you have to. Go ahead, Justin.
Agriculture engineer works with the farming community to improve production, product quality, and the environment for farming workers and animals.
That's great. So one thing that they actually do is build a water reservoir, right? You know those big tanks inside of the city, they're all over the place. And without the water, if it doesn't rain, they actually use that water to plant and to use it towards the plants, right? Without water, the plants can't grow, and the land, they prepare the land, like I said, a long time ago that I saw them plowing all of the land so that they prepare it so that, flowers and plants can grow. If not, they're not gonna be able to grow. So, I just wanted to give a quick summary about that before we step into the next part of our lesson. So I want you guys to turn to your Cornell notes, actually. We're gonna have 3 minutes to set up our Cornell notes just like this. So I want you guys to open your notebooks. And we're going to set this up, okay? I'll give you guys 3 minutes, okay? Or 2 minutes. Okay, so based on the Cornell notes, you guys know the expectations that we have to have any terms and notes that you found from the simulation. And after that, you give a summary based on what you found, okay? So who can tell me some terms that we can be using on the Cornell notes? Any terms like photosynthesis? Who knows what is photosynthesis again? Who can remind me about photosynthesis? Justin?
Photosynthesis is the food making process for plants. It's water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide, and they will make that into sugar and then oxygen.
That's great. That's great. Who could tell me what is cellular respiration again? Lorena.
Cellular respiration is when the mitochondria breaks down the nutrients to energy.
That's great. That's great. So, those are terms that you can actually, use in your Cornell notes. So we're gonna turn to page 127, okay? Anybody have any questions so far? Good. Okay, that's great. So who could read me the beginning of what it says on page 127? I'm sorry, Dahlia, go ahead.
Investigate how much sugar the plant is able to produce relative to the amount of resources it gets as you conduct the simulation.
Great, great. Who could read me make a prediction? That part. Ziggy.
Which resource on its highest setting will result in the highest sugar production in the plant?
Great, so what are we doing for there? What are we doing for that part?
We're
Maria
making
Luis.
a prediction that what research its highest setting will be in the highest sugar respiration in the plant.
That's great, that's great. So who could tell me a key word from that first sentence make a prediction? A key word, what are we looking for? Close. A word that is in the sentence. What are we looking for? Brian.
The highest setting.
Great. But what setting are we doing? What are we setting?
We're setting the resources on their highest setting.
That's great. That's great. But I'm looking for another word. I'm looking for another word. What we saw in the highest. What is? No, close. And the.
Sugar.
Thank you, Brian. Great job. Thank you. We are looking for the highest sugar production in the plants, right? We're not looking for the light, right? We're not looking for the carbon dioxide, right? We are looking for what? Sugar. Thank you. So I'll give you 1 minute to write a prediction. What do you think? Which resource is going to give the highest sugar? What are the elements of a plant? What does it need? Go ahead, John.
It needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs space, and
Okay,
it needs air.
great job, Sky.
And it also needs carbon dioxide.
Great job, good. So which one you think is which resources gives the highest sugar production? Is it going to be light? Is it going to be carbon dioxide? Is it going to be the water? You guys did the simulation, so you guys should know the components of what we did, in the simulation. So which one? Is it light? Is it carbon dioxide? Is it water? You put one resource, okay? Which one you think is going to give the highest sugar? That is what we're looking for. Is it going to be light? Is it going to be carbon dioxide? Or is it going to be water? If the water is all the way high, is it going to give the sugar? Make a prediction. We're just using our minds right now, okay? And then we're gonna test it out using this simulation. If you guys are finished, just give me a thumbs up. Okay? Great. Finished down here? Good. Okay. Just another minute, okay? Okay, Brian says light, great job, okay? The sunlight, okay, great. The sunlight, oh, everybody is seeing the sunlight, great. The water, good job, Caleb. Let's see if it's right or wrong. Carbon dioxide, great. There's no right or wrong, okay? The sunlight, good job. Carbon dioxide, great. What do you? Light. Okay, that's great. So some people said water, some people said carbon dioxide, and some people said light. Great job. Who is ready to test out? Give me the thumbs up. Anybody's ready to test it out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You guys are good back there? Good. Everybody's good back there in group 5? Great. In group 1, you guys are good? Great. Okay. So let's try it out. Okay, so who can read me the first setting, the first statement there? Ayelis, go ahead. Okay. Great job. So keyword again is, what are we looking for? Sky?
Which one made more sugar?
Great job. Okay,
It looks like it's
you guys wanna take out your Chromebooks, right? Sorry, I forgot to mention that. If you guys wanna follow along with me, you guys take out your Chromebook, okay? Just wait until your entire group has it. You guys are doing this together, okay? Jadir, I'm still waiting for Jadir, okay? When you guys are ready, I'm gonna start the clock. So just give me a thumbs up when everybody is on simulation, okay? Is everybody on the simulation? Please. Okay, great. gonna give you guys 10 minutes, okay? So you guys are gonna test it out. Remember the first one? You guys are setting the light on what? On low, great. And the water,
10 millimeters.
great. Okay, and the carbon dioxide,
Low.
low. Okay, great. On the other plant? On the other plant, what are we doing? The light on high? Okay. Okay, great. Okay. Great, so try it out.
Oh. Wonderful.
Yeah, go ahead. If your group is ready, try it out. No, look at the direction. Look, the light is gonna be on 1, the water is 20, so you're gonna set it to, okay? So, carbon dioxide. There you go. And it's gonna be low, okay? On the first one. Yeah, for the first one. It's gonna be low. Okay, just follow the directions, Caleb. The water's only 20. Okay. So which plant made the most sugar? Which plant made more sugar? The white one made more sugar. You guys are number 1 still, right? Or number 2?
Number 2.
Okay, okay. Good.
It seems like the one with the most water produces the most sugar.
For number 1, which plant
Other
made
one
more
produces
sugar?
less. I'm not sure how much days it's for them to try.
Oh wow, which plant made more sugar?
30 days.
With the highlight?
Yeah, it got hot.
Yeah, that's great. You see how high the
Yeah,
sugar is?
Yeah, that's a big deal. When I prove my claim that sunlight will make make the high sugar production.
Yeah, that's great. You still have to try this out.
That proves my prediction also because that's also what I put. That light is the most resources that the plant needs for it to produce more meat.
I agree.
Good.
I agree.
That is great. So when you guys are finished, you guys could go to step number 2, okay? Step number 2, just to remind you guys, we're setting the light on low. The water is going to be on 20 milliliters. And the carbon dioxide is going to be on low. Okay?
On one side, set the light on low.
This is for number 2.
I told this plan already.
The light is on low.
Wait, okay.
And it's 20.
Water on 20.
Okay, and it's going to be on low.
Carbon dioxide.
Yes. See? The light is on low. The water is going to be 40. And the carbon dioxide is stays like that, low. Okay, let's see.
Oh, carbon dioxide?
Light low, water low, and then carbon dioxide high.
Did you guys test the second one? I tested
So what was the result?
the one with they kind of both got the same, but this one started going down. It doesn't have enough sunlight.
That's great. That's good. There was more sugar, right?
Yeah, more sugar.
That's great. You guys have 5 minutes left, okay?
Okay.
You guys should be done with 1, 2, and 3 by 5 minutes. And the question on the bottom, okay?
Alright, so the plant.
Which explains what is the greatest effect on sugar production. Okay? Do you think your prediction was right?
Yes.
Okay, so try it out, okay? 5 more minutes. You guys are still in number 2? Okay. So which one produce more sugar? I brought it? Okay. Yeah, after you're done with 1 and 2 and 3, you're gonna answer this. What do you think was the greatest effect on sugar? Okay? How's this group doing over here?
We're waiting for the key for he go for number 3.
Okay,
Because
good.
we can help each other much faster.
Yeah, that's good. Great job. Okay.
You're on 3.
What do you guys think about number 2? Which one produced more sugar?
The one with the highest water produced the more sugar, while the
That's
one with the
good.
lowest did not. But they both kind of died on day 30.
Okay.
Kind of, but they didn't really die.
In 1 and 2, that plant 2 made more sugar, but on plant 1 it still made sugar.
That's great. That's good.
But
Do you
this-
think your prediction is right? What do you think?
I think my prediction is right. We still have to
Okay.
do my prediction is right.
Good. So try it out.
Yeah, you put some on.
Continue.
Yeah, I put some on. You put.
Guys, make sure that you guys write notes and work them down.
Because
Whatever you guys observe.
not gonna do anything.
What do you guys think is the greatest effect on sugar production? Write it on your Cornell notes also. Write your prediction on your Cornell notes if you guys want. What effect does water have on sugar? What effect does carbon dioxide have on sugar? Good job, Ryan.
I'll try to do the last question.
Okay, good.
So right now, I'm trying to test your high water or high carbon dioxide.
Okay,
That's how we're doing it. And then after these, we're gonna do the fertilizer.
that's good. Good job. Everybody's already at number 3, right?
Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, 1 more minute.
We need to start doing number 3. We have like 50 seconds now.
1 minute left.
Okay.
Then you guys would talk and turn and talk.
My prediction was
1
correct.
minute left.
My prediction was correct.
Great.
Best American nutrition. That's only because of
That's
photosynthesis.
That's great. Oh, how
That's,
much sugar that
that's
is.
probably mainly because of photosynthesis.
That's great,
Yeah,
Johnny.
the photosynthesis says that the light takes the carbon dioxide and the water and turns it into the sugar called glucose CO.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Which the
great.
plant needs. And it also makes oxygen that the plant gives away. And
Yeah, the plant
yeah, it gives us to us, and then we do cellular respiration, and then it goes, and then since cellular respiration produces carbon dioxide, it goes back to the plant, and it keeps repeating itself.
Good job.
The magic of
Time's up, guys. Guys, time's up. If you hear my voice, clap once. Thank you. So we're gonna turn and talk In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the ones with the high carbon dioxide made more sugar, but still kind of die on day 30. While the other ones still made sugar, the one with the low carbon dioxide, and you can see in 1, 2, and 3, the one with the highest amount always made more sugar.
When you look at the bottom, it says that more sugar has been produced in 30 days.
For number one, I put the one on the right needs more sugar because it grew more than the left one. What did you, Nayeli, what did you put for number two?
You put water on the
I put the second plant produced more sugar than the first.
I'll give you guys 3 minutes. Your turn to
And water made more sugar. But then I used it against sunlight, and sunlight made more sugar. So that's how that sunlight made the
Sunlight versus carbon dioxide.
Make sure you guys answer the question on the bottom of the page.
Yeah, two. Carbon dioxide barely made more sugar.
Make sure you guys answer the question, okay?
Really made a change.
Yes, it did. Caleb, make sure you answer the question.
Tied up on a little bit, but
You didn't do number 3. What's going on?
still got the sugar that
Okay, continue, okay?
Let's see.
I did it. I put one with sunlight.
My prediction was correct. My prediction was the resource that
Do number
gets
3,
the
okay?
highest.
And answer this question, okay?
I don't have to finish number 3 first.
Okay.
With just sunlight, it made
You're figuring out all the people in the group have to predict correct.
One more minute, okay? Make sure you do number 3, okay?
The thing that she said, it was like it made. Okay, are we done? Okay. Why did it make more sugar?
What's your prediction?
It had a lot of sunlight. There.
So which resource had the greatest effect?
Okay, that's great. That's great. So you gotta find which resources have the greatest effect on sugar. So if your prediction is right or wrong, everybody can have their prediction. So good job. Great job. Okay, try number 3. Yes. Great.
I have to do it too.
Oh my god.
That's why this sounds so loud.
It's not too loud. Put that on. Who needs more time? That needs more time.
I'm on number 1 now.
Give you guys 2 more minutes, okay? To finish up.
Oh yeah, you got 2 more minutes. Actually, no, you don't.
When you finish there, you can write.
No, you have to do the
Yeah, that's why I did. That's why I wanted to.
Does photosynthesis have to do with this? Whose terms? Right questions, whatever questions you have. If you guys are finished, you guys can write notes in your phone notes. anything you guys observed from this
sunlight,
investigation,
water,
okay?
and air was hitting it at the same time.
Make sure you write the summary of your Cornell notes, because I'm gonna be calling students to write their summary, okay? What do you guys notice on the leaves? What do you guys notice on the water? Those are questions I will put on your Cornell notes. Anything that you observe.
I want my summary ready. And then do this note. I already have it.
Anything you observe from the leaves. When did they started dying? Remember the first simulation we did?
Yeah.
When did the plants start dying? Did they die? I'm not sure.
No, plants
You
are not.
guys know.
Wait, the plants are not fully dead.
They're not fully dead.
And cause even though the plant looks kind of like dead, it's still, as you can see here, it's still making sugar. It's still making sugar.
That's great. What the sugar does to a plant? Those are things I don't know. If you finish with this, you finish with this, right? So, okay. So you're gonna do notes on your Cornell notes, okay? Whatever you observe, any notes, any terms that you want to put. Make sure you write a summary, okay? Once again, I'm going to be calling students to read their summary.
Cellular respiration would make photosynthesis. That's not basically the opposite.
It is. It is.
But basically the reason why photosynthesis is basically makes photosynthesis.
No, because you're not finished.
Opposite.
It's not when you're finished.
That is not the only
What do you mean? Everybody said it. Everybody? Were you not
Sky,
saying
did you finish
I did not.
your notes?
It was the day we watched the Generation Genius and cellular respiration is the opposite of photosynthesis.
Nah, the video was not saying.
You can ask.
Wait, what do you mean?
What?
Were you even here when the video was on?
Yeah, when the Generation Genius was. I heard the photosynthesis is the opposite of the equation of cellular respiration.
No, that's not what it said. Basically, it said that the equation basically. I just said it. But basically, the same equation basically is the same thing. So it's basically sugar plus energy for decomposition is the same thing as carbon dioxide.
I just put the same questions in the
Saying that it was the opposite of the respiration.
Okay, so everybody is finished here. Who is finished, please? Thumbs up.
I finished the page. I just gotta write my summary.
Okay. Nayelis is finished. Anybody else?
I will guys in the video, generation cellular respiration is the opposite of
I wrote that sunlight was the resource that had the greatest effects on soil production.
Anybody else finished?
He said that it said cellular respiration.
Javier, you finished? Okay, so when you finish, thumbs up, okay? Alright, did you finish? Okay, write your summary. Make sure you guys write the summary. Okay, Sky.
Lesson 1 of 20.
What did you find? You didn't find any information on the plants. Okay, so write down. What did you observe? What did you find from the plants? Which one has the greatest sugar production? Write that down. Does light have any effect on sugar? It's carbon dioxide.
Oh,
I think you think the cellular respiration equation is different, but cellular respiration does use the equation is different, but or you think the equation?
The equation and basically the equation is the opposite direction. Because the equation is what the thing is. The equation of photosynthesis is
What is the greatest effect on sugar production?
so cellular
I think it's sunlight.
Sunlight? Adrian, did you finish your statement?
Because remember, if something is the opposite, it can't be remember, if two things are the opposite of each other, it doesn't mean that
Yes, yes.
no, but you can't equal them.
I'm gonna go see on Google. See if cellular respiration is the opposite.
Yeah, you can use photosynthesis.
Yes,
You can use energy.
I how how is that off?
I mean,
Do you want me to talk about it? I would choose photosynthesis.
Huh?
it's because sugar plus
Yes. Good job. Good job, sir. Right about that, okay? You can use that in your terms.
Wait, so how does celebration increase celebration? Is anybody successful in the Navy?
Oh, we're still. Wait, so cellular respiration is the opposite. Okay.
Lorena, you wanna talk about your prediction, your summary, whatever you wanna share with us.
So, I learned today that sunlight carries on the photosynthesis process is like if we were a plant. So let's say that our heart was like the sunlight because our heart powers everything and keeps the blood flowing like a cell.
That's great. Good job. All from group 4. Do you guys want to share your prediction? What did you find? Justin?
I thought that my prediction was right. Sunlight was the resource that had the greatest effect on sugar production, and then water had the second most effective on sugar, and carbon dioxide had the least sugar production.
That is great. Anybody want to add on? Xavier, you want to say something?
Sunlight was a resource that made the most sugar production, and I got my evidence from Regal Hill on the plant simulation.
Great. I love that. Anybody else? Is Justin correct? Was sunlight the greatest effect on sugar?
Yeah, sunlight is the greatest effect, and water is second. But when I did this little experiment, putting one thing high and the two other things low, then I put the water in on high. On the other plate, I put the carbon dioxide on high, and then water made more sugar. So I made water with sun. So I made water compete with sun, and then sun made more sugar.
That is great. That's great. I will have 2 more hands before we finish. 2 more people on a volunteer.
Wait, this is the
Prediction? What was your prediction? Was it correct?
My prediction was correct because I used the plant simulation and my prediction was water will have the highest sugar.
great. Good job. One more hand before we finish this part. Yes, brother.
I learned that light gives a most sugar since it takes the water and CO2 and turns that and makes that like the process and goes through photosynthesis and makes the sugar and the oxygen that after photosynthesis.
Great, good job. So thank you guys for joining this part with me. And I enjoyed teaching you guys, and I appreciate you guys participating. Okay?